Morning everyone, Farmer Larry here, clean shaven just for you this morning. We're out in the front field and I'm about to do a little project that has been long overdue, something I've wanted to do now for a couple of years. We're gonna make trellises out of hog fencing or goat fencing, sheep fencing, whatever you want to call it, that we got from Tractor Supply. Here I'm at the Whirly gig. It's early, but already starting to get warm. And what we did this year is we created a specialty patch on the farm, and I thought it'd be really cool for me to take the trellising idea and apply it as like the entrances and the exit points in and out of the specialty patch. So what you see is sort of my trial run to make sure that my idea is solid. What I'm gonna do, and we can back up so you can see, I'm gonna use T-posts, which we use all over the farm, and I'm gonna yeah, you can see right there. I'm gonna use the 2 T-posts and use that as sort of like the barrier and attach the fence to it so it stays stable. And then by design, I've got a good 60 inches there. That way I can drive the tractor easily enough through and cut down that lane. That way maintenance isn't such a big issue. But I'm excited about this. It should be a quick project to do now that I see how it's done. It was delayed a little bit. I wanted to get shorter T-posts so I wasn't hammering them all the way like 3 feet into the ground, because the ones I use typically are 6 and 7 feet long. So I got some 4.5 and actually 5 foot and 5.5 foot. That way I'm only putting them down about 1.5 foot. And then we'll get some trumpet vine and hopefully some passion vine growing on these in time for our season, so that they'll, by end of season, really get established. So stay tuned, watch it happen. Okay, so got one trellis in, and I want to take a moment and kind of go over what I've done and the costs. This is totally something that's perfect for DIY, and I think could dress up any like small garden or backyard. What I'm doing here, using the T-post clamps to basically secure the hog fence to the T-post and give it some stability. And I found that by doing one at the bottom, making sure more or less level, kind of just eyeballing it, and then decided that I needed 2 more coming up the pole right here, just to reduce the amount of movement and sway that the trellis can do. But you can see sort of behind me the entrance that it makes. Super loving that. The trumpet vine that I'm going to plant on there is native to North Carolina. We've got some blooming in the back, so I'll be sure to include a picture of that because it's really cool. And what it'll do, it'll vine up and then sort of just cap out the top and then throw off the fronds that bloom. And then I think along the edge over here, or over here, I'll put the passion vine, which has a really exotic flower. Grows from the East Coast all the way down through South America. And if you've ever been to Viva Chicken and had their passion fruit drink, I mean, the fruit from this vine is what makes that. It's just in a more tropical setting. The vines get like 12 to 16 feet tall. It looks like you're in a hops field, but it's not. So there you have it. That is hog fence trellis. And I've got 70 inches, give or take, from bottom to bottom, so that our 5-foot lawnmower deck will pass through. And this is 16-foot fencing. And I can just stand under it. I'm just under 6 feet, so you can see you actually get good height. If you needed to be higher, of course, you could lift it a little bit higher on the T-post. I went ahead and just took it to the ground because I knew I've got sort of the height that I want. All in all, it's kind of tally costs. The T-posts run anywhere from $5 to $6 a piece. We've got 4 of those, so let's say 4 times 6, $25 there with tax. And then the hog wire, for that particular hog wire, it's a 3-foot high fence. I think at Tractor Supply it's somewhere one side of $35, so $25, $30 for about $60. and some T-post clips, which if you get your T-posts at Tractor Supply, just ask them for a free bag of clips rather than going in and paying $6 for a bag, because they'll give you some for free since you're buying the T-post. For $60, there you have it, a trellis that you too could make and add to your garden. Take care, everybody.